city is so beautiful.
조선시대 시간여행하러 왔어요.
궁에 재밌는 프로그램이 많아서 너무 재밌는 것 같아요.
정말 오기 잘했다는 생각이 들었습니다.
가을은 꽃게가 제철입니다. 탱글탱글해요.
꽃게는 보약이다. 가을 보약이다.
이렇게 맛있을 수가 있어 진짜. 이렇게. 그죠? 내가 늘 항상 먹지만
There are 5 grand palaces of the Joseon Dynasty located in the middle of Seoul.
여기에서는 제 목소리가 약간 더 울리게 느껴지실 텐데요. 바닥에 깔린 납작한 돌들인 저 박석들이랑 빙 둘러싸고 있는 행각이 소리를 크게 만들어 주었습니다.
처음부터 그러니까 너무 가지고 딴 나라에 없는 그러니까 유일하게 그런 것들이 눈에 보이더라고요.
그리고 가운데에는 왕이 앉던 의자인 어자가 있고 400년 전에 만든 여기가 가장 오래되었습니다. 하지만 규모로 보았을 때 규모는 가장 작습니다.
With a guided tour, it is like you are traveling back in time to the 600-year Joseon Dynasty. Let's start our time travel back to the Joseon Dynasty. The Taemun Gate of the Toksugung Palace is packed with people.
Changing ceremony of the royal guards will begin at 11 o'clock in front of Taehan Gate of Toksu Palace.
With the sound of the puk or the traditional Korean drum, the royal guards start the changing ceremony, just as the palace guards did during the Joseon Dynasty. The changing of the royal guard started in 1996 based on a thorough historical research. The ceremony is open to everyone, offering people a chance to take a glimpse at the exquisite culture of the traditional Korean palace.
And the guards will take their positions to defend the front gate of the palace.
저희 본대 행사는 하루에 3번 11시, 2시, 3시 30분에 약 30분간 하고 있고요. 월요일 제외하고.
The ceremony is followed by a photo session for visitors when they are allowed to take pictures with the royal guards.
포토타임 때 관광객들이 많이 좋아하니까 그때 보람 많이 느껴요. 관광객들이 고맙다는 표현 느끼잖아요.
Traditional Korean dress looks good on this visitor. You will notice that many people are wearing hanbok or traditional Korean dress around the palace. This is one of the hanbok rental stores. The store is full of hanbok in different shapes and colors. Visitors are busy finding the right hanbok for them.
I feel so Korean. Yeah.
Then exactly how many people rent a hanbok a day?
하루에 보통 100명 정도 오시는데 평균 100명 정도 오시는데 보통 비율이 10명이 오신다 하면은 한 7분은 외국인 분들이시고요. 그리고 한 3명 정도가 한국인 분이세요.
It costs about $10 to rent hanbok and accessories that go along with the dress for about an hour and 30 minutes. Those who are wearing hanbok can enter the palace free of charge. What do you like about hanbok?
한국이요? 예쁘잖아요. 입으면 공주 같은 느낌이에요.
We are going to palace.
There is a long line of people in front of the Gyeongbokgung Palace who are here for a special night event.
여기요 별빛 야행 줄이에요.
The royal guide comes out to welcome the guests.
수상전하께서 여러분들에게 특별히 진찬연을 베풀라 하셨습니다. 저를 따라오시지요.
The Gyeongbokgung Palace Starlight Tour starts from here.
이곳은 경복궁의 부엌이라 할 수 있는 소주방입니다. 오늘 저희가 준비한 상차림은 특별히 전하께서 즐겨 드시던 것으로 도숙 수라상을 마련했습니다. 특히 수라상은 주상 전하와 왕비만 맡겨 올리는 12가지 반찬의 궁중 음식입니다.
임금님이 드시던 음식을 먹으니까 좋아요.
During the tour, visitors are offered a rare chance to get a taste of the royal table consisting of 12 side dishes.
신랑한테 자랑하려고요.
Visitors savor the king's dinner box while listening to traditional Korean music, enjoying a hands-on experience into the life of the Joseon Dynasty royalty.
네, 너무 맛있었고 궁중 음악 들으면서 하니까 더 맛있게 느껴졌어요.
Visitors start their tour around the palace holding a red and blue lantern in their hands.
해가 없이 어찌 시간을 알 수가 있다는 말인지 전 도무지 믿어지지가 않습니다. 가장 위에 있는 항아리에 물을 받게 되면 아래에 있는 통으로 물이 흘러내려가게 되어 있습니다. 어찌 이런 생각을 다 했나.
Actors play the role of the palace people in the old days to entertain the crowd. This is the quarter of the women waiting on the king and other members of the royal family. Here you can take a closer look at their life inside the palace.
저분들 나와.
나와.
The Gyeongbokgung Palace looks absolutely stunning under the starlight. Among many structures, the Gyeongheru Pavilion stands out the most. The pavilion specially opened its doors to the public during the tour.
이 철조망이 쳐져 있는 것은 원래 조선시대에는 명주실로 꼬아져 있었던 것입니다. 새들이 들어오는 것을 막기 위해 설치해 놓은 것이지요.
Visitors get an invaluable chance to walk around the pavilion. With the sound of 가야금 entertaining your ears, you cannot possibly ask for more.
지금 방문객들을 이제 하나하나 조목조목 설명해주면서 안내해줘서 더 기억에도 남고 아름다운 경험들을 직접 밟아볼 수 있어서 정말 뜻깊은 경험이었다고 생각합니다.
The night is getting dark, but there are still many things to see around the palace.
동서남북을 나타내는 4개의 산과 가운데는 한양을 나타내는 산이 있습니다. 이 5개의 산은 국토를 의미하는 것이지요. 이 국토를 잘 다스려 백성을 위한 정치를 하라라는 뜻이 적혀져 있습니다.
Visitors take pictures to keep this moment alive.
여기는 조선시대인데 저기는 현대라서 뭔가 시공을 넘나드는 느낌이라서 신기하고 좋아요.
It is finally time to go back to the real world.
올해로 3주년을 맞이하는 경복궁 별빛 야행은 매회 전 회차가 매진될 정도로 국민들의 사랑과 관심을 받고 있습니다.
The palace tour not only offers a precious chance to learn about the culture and history of Korea, but also creates unforgettable memories for all visitors. How about taking a special time travel back to the Joseon Dynasty by visiting one of the 5 grand palaces in Seoul this fall?
For Koreans, fall is the season of harvest and abundance. It is also the bountiful season of swimming crabs. To capitalize on this season, fishermen start their day at the break of dawn to catch swimming crabs. Let's hop on a boat and sail to the waters of Taean for crab fishing.
태안의 최고 싱싱한 꽃게!
It takes about 2 hours and 30 minutes by car to get to Taean, Chungcheongnam-do province from Seoul. Surrounded by waters, Taean is the perfect place to enjoy seafood year-round. It is 3 a.m. in the morning and the fisherman is busy preparing before sailing out.
요새는 날이 따뜻해서 새벽에 안 나가면은요 어깨 이런 게 죽어요. 더워서 날씨가 원래 밤 작업을 해야 되는데 지금 그래서 날씨가 오락가락하기 때문에.
In hopes of plentiful catches, the boat goes out into the sea. The captain navigates his boat to the place where he casts fishing net in advance with the help of GPS. They arrived at the buoy sailing about 2 hours. The fishermen quickly start to pull up the net. And finally, it is the moment they have been waiting for.
꽃게다! 가자! 두 마리!
There are 2 peak seasons for swimming crabs in a year, spring for female crabs and fall for male crabs.
가을철에는 순놈이 많이 올라오기 때문에 꽃게가 지금은 먹을 만하고 많게는 아직 이제 살이 안 쪘기 때문에 소금 가치가 별로 없죠.
The crab fishing continues without a break. Wow, look at the size of this crab.
꽃게 중에 제일 큰 놈, 대짜. 1kg에 2마리, 3마리.
Fresh crabs have wider abdomens and harder shells on the back. There's the first thing that the fishermen do as soon as they pull the crab out of the net. To our surprise, it is cutting their claws.
왜 자르시는 거예요?
꽃게끼리 싸우니까 요 다리가 잘라지면 상품 가치가 없으니까 그래서 자르는 겁니다.
It is a bit of hassle to cut all their claws, but it is an essential test to keep the crabs in top conditions. The sun is out, and the fishermen are still busy catching and handling crabs. Unfortunately, the number of swimming crabs is on decline. To protect them during their breeding season, fishermen are only allowed to catch them after 2 closed seasons. So, how successful is their fishing today?
오늘 잡은 양이 어느 정도 돼요?
얼마 안 돼. 한 120kg? 120에서 130.
그게 양이 적은 편이에요?
아, 많이 적은 편, 엄청 많이 적은 편.
그럼 많을 때는 어느 정도?
많을 때는 뭐 한 저번에 같은 경우는 한 700kg, 800kg.
Although there are not as many crabs as before, fresh live crabs are sold at a better price nowadays. That is why they keep their swimming crabs in an oxygen water tank. After putting crabs into the tank, the captain starts to prepare crabs for late breakfast. The captain puts pieces of crabs into the pot to cook his specialty, instant crab noodles. He cooks his dish as if he is a professional chef. His special dish is the perfect combination of fresh-caught crabs and noodles. Who can ask for anything more if you're served fresh crab noodles in the middle of the sea? So, how does the captain's specialty dish taste?
맛이야. 최고의 맛. 꽃게. 맛이 끝내줘요. 탱글탱글하니.
집에서 먹는 거 맛있어요?
아유, 맛있죠.
Delicious crab noodles is worth all the trouble. They finally get back to the port late in the morning. The swimming crabs they caught are directly sent to the fishery cooperative and sorted out according to the size. The catches are not as many as before, but it's been a good fishing day.
옛날보다는
뭐 물론 양도 그렇지만 지금 시세가 잘 나오니까 시세가 잘 나오니까 그래도 이제 버티고 하는 거지. 그것까지 안 나온다면 버티고 할 수는 없지.
After being sorted out, swimming crabs are sent to fish markets or sellers across the nation.
노량진도 가고 가락동 시장도 가고 또 상인들한테 주고 합니다. 여기 가을 때는 바로바로 안 오면 국면 확률이 많아가지고 그날 들어온 거 다 그날 거의 다 설명다고 보시면 돼요.
This is a local restaurant near the port. It is where you can get a taste of spicy gukgaetang made with fresh-caught swimming crabs that Tan is famous for. Some even take a photograph of the delicious gukgaetang before tasting it.
작년에 한번 먹고 가갖고 맛있어서 올해 또 왔어요.
해마다 이거 먹으러 여기 와요.
Once you have tasted gukgaetang, you're bound to return. Take a large bite of the tasty crab full of meat, and you know you can't stop.
탱글탱글해요. 달아요, 달아. 살이.
제철이에요. 가을 쑥개. 쑥개가 맛있어요. 가을에.
The diners feast on the gukgaetang soup as well. Gukgaetang is not only finger-licking delicious, but also good for your health.
이 꽃게에는 키토산이 많이 들어있어서 몸에 진짜 좋은 거예요.
꽃게는 보약이다. 가을 보약이다.
Fall is the time of Thanksgiving and the perfect season to get a taste of scrumptious swimming crabs. How about trying some savory gukgaetang this fall?
Traditional Korean dessert hangwa is not only mouth-wateringly delicious but also visually appealing as it comes in various colors and shapes. Once you take a bite of crispy hangwa, it melts in your mouth with sweetness.
맛있대요. 맛있어. 저 먹어볼래 그냥. 꿀이다.
In this episode, we take a closer look at sweet and crispy hangwa, one of the most beloved Korean delights that continues to evolve to suit the palate of the global population. With Chuseok, or Thanksgiving, one of the biggest holidays in Korea just around the corner, this place enters the busiest time of the year. It is a hangwa factory which is swamped with orders from all over the country. This man leads us into the factory to show us just how busy they are. But who is he anyway? He is Mr. Kim Gyu-heun, a Korean hangwa master. There is one thing you need to do before entering the workstation.
외부에 이제 먼지가 묻었을까 봐.
A hair cap and a sanitary uniform are a must. You are allowed to set foot in the workstation only after a thorough sanitary checkup. Inside the factory, staff are busy packing a wide variety of hangwa in a box. Exactly how many hangwas are produced here?
생산량이 요즘 같으면 하루에 한 5천만 원, 7, 8천만 원 하루에 생산하죠. 톤으로는 몇십 톤 네. 평월에 비하면은 한 10배 정도 넘죠. 10배, 15배 되죠.
Kim scans every nook and cranny of the factory to make sure everything is under control. he developed his own recipe for yakgwa, or deep-fried wheat-based hangwa.
조청과 꿀. 이건 또 파이 조직이잖아. 예? 술 조직. 예. 이게 일반 약과 제수용품하고 달리 나이 드신 분이나 젊은 아이들이 뭐 이제 맛있게 먹어야 되잖아, 그죠? 그러기 위해서는 일반 약과는 퍽퍽한데 이거는 배추리 결이 살아있는 배추리 모양의 특징이 그거예요.
He keeps sampling his hangwa to ensure their taste.
너무 맛있으니까 내가 맛있어야 다른 사람들도 맛있게 먹으니까 맛있으니까 계속 그래도 괜찮잖아, 쓰댄다 하잖아요.
Kim came up with an entirely new way of packaging his hangwa, which extended the expire date to a year. As a hangwa master, he developed as many as 160 hangwas until now.
150가지 정도, 106가지 정도 돼요.
또 어떤 게 있으세요?
hangwa, 약과, 강정, 내작과, 다시, 깨약과, 깨강정, 참깨강정, 들깨강정, 호두강정, 정과, 농산물의 열매, 줄기, 뿌리 다 하죠.
Depending on different ingredients, be it flour, glutinous rice, sesame, or dried fruits, hangwa tastes different. So how do you make hangwa? To show us how hangwa is made, hangwa master Kim goes into the kitchen to make yugwa, or deep-fried glutinous rice flour-based hangwa. Prepare glutinous rice flour and knead it with rice wine, honey, and water. Shape the dough into pieces, dry, and deep fry them twice. Frying at the right temperature is crucial.
그럼 1차는 여기 보통 한 90도에서 100도 정도 되고 2차에서는 150도, 160도 정도 되고 150도 정도 됐어요.
Make sure to deep fry it at the right temperature to make crispy yugwa.
떠가지고 약간 퍼질만 할 때 남겨볼게요.
The dough is deep fried 2 times and starts to swell up. It puffs up as large as 10 to 15 times the original size. Now it looks like yuga as we know it. The premium yuga is dense with finer air pockets. Cut it in half and you can see how fine the air pockets are.
이건 순수하게 조청이에요, 그죠? 쌀 조청.
Now there's just one more step left. Prepare crushed puff rice made of natural ingredients. Coat yuga with crushed puff rice and it is finally done. It is yuga that got Master Kim interested in hangwa when he was young.
그때는 이 과자를 먹어본다는 건 정말 상상할 수 없는 거지. 근데 내가 학교 갔다 오면은 할머니가 제사 지냈으니까 어디 광에다 곱쳐놨다가 우리 할머니가 손자 준다고 하나씩 주는 거야. 미칠 것 같은 거야 진짜. 이게 이렇게 맛있어야 그러니까 진짜 이거 언젠가 만들어봐야지.
After a series of trial and error, Kim made hangwa-making his career. Nowadays, he even provides an opportunity for others to try their hands at making hangwa. Several children come in to have a hands-on hangwa-making experience. More people visit before the Chuseok holidays.
유치원에서도 많이 오고 어른들도 많이 오고 장애인들도 오고 다문화에서도 오고 많이들 와요.
The hangwa-making class has just begun. Children have fun while coating the deep-fried dough with joseon and crushed puff rice.
옷을 입어라. 이거를 이렇게다가 담가가지고 털은 다음에 여기에다 넣자.
How do they like their own hangwa?
맛있대요.
다른 과자들 그런 거랑 비교해서 어때요? 맛이?
달라요.
어떻게?
원래 과자는 맛이 다 다르잖아요.
The little kids decorate their own yugwa with dried seeds or fruits they like. They make their own yugwa with love for their family and friends.
가져가서 누구 줄 거야?
엄마, 아빠, 할머니. 엄마는 내 딸이어서 이만큼 사라질 것 같아. 같아요. 저 먹어볼래 그냥. 꿀이다.
저희 나라 음식이 일반 과자에 비해서 건강에 좋은 것, 천연 재료를 이용해서 알 수 있다는 게 참 좋았고요. 저도 기회가 되면 아이가 있는데 가족들이랑 방문을 해보고 싶다라는 생각이 들었습니다.
Chuseok is fast approaching and it is time for hangwa that everyone just can't get enough of. Hangwa is more than just a dessert. It helps bring back good memories from the childhood and create new ones. It is an indispensable part of tradition that we need to keep alive.